just checked in. You put your bags down. You looked around the room. Everything looks normal. The smoke detector on the ceiling, the alarm clock on the nightstand, the USB charging hub near the bed. 3 of those objects, in homes across America right now, are not what they appear to be. They are cameras, pointed at the bed you were about to sleep in. And the company that rented you this room knows. They banned it, and then they looked the other way. Welcome to Apex Abode. What you are about to hear is sourced from federal court records, police reports, and a study of over 1,000 Americans conducted in 2025. These are the facts. In April 2024, Airbnb banned all indoor cameras in its properties. All of them. The official statement said, and I am quoting directly, "Hidden cameras have always been and will always be banned on Airbnb." Here is what happened after that ban. A study published in October 2025, surveying over 1,000 Americans, found that 55% of Airbnb hosts admit to still using surveillance cameras indoors. 55%. After a ban, after an official policy, after a public statement. More than half. And on the guest side, 47% of Americans who have stayed in a vacation rental say they have already found a hidden camera. That number was 25% in 2023. It nearly doubled in 2 years. Nearly doubled. And 64% of Americans admit they do not know how to detect a hidden camera, even if one is present. You are in a room right now that may contain a camera pointed at you. And statistically, you would not know. Let us be specific, because specific cases are what the company hopes you never see. Case 1, Madison, Wisconsin, July 2025. A guest checked into an Airbnb rental. In the primary bedroom, they noticed what appeared to be a camera embedded in an electrical outlet. They called police. Officers arrived and found not 1, but 2 cameras, each hidden in a different bathroom outlet, each pointing through a pinhole in the plastic. One aimed at the toilet, one aimed at the shower. The cameras had been superglued to the back of the outlet plates. The case is currently under active police investigation. Case 2, Scottsdale, Arizona, March 2024. A renter discovered a camera disguised as a smoke detector in the bedroom. Inside the device, a removable memory card. On that memory card, footage of the interior of the residence. A lawsuit was filed against the property owner and against Airbnb directly. Scottsdale police cited the homeowner for failure to respond to an emergency. The case remained under active investigation as of April 2025. Airbnb's statement: "Hidden cameras have always been and will always be banned." Case 3, Silver Spring, Maryland, August 2022. A Texas couple rented an Airbnb for 2 days. While in the bedroom and bathroom, they were intimate. They later discovered multiple cameras disguised as smoke detectors in both rooms. Police arrived, seized the devices, found them in a safe belonging to the owner's twin brother, who also lived at the property. A federal lawsuit was filed. The couple's identities were protected by the court. The cameras recorded everything. Case 4. And this is the one that should concern you most. In 2025, security researchers planted 27 hidden cameras in a single test room. They then attempted every standard detection method available to a regular guest. They found 11 of the 27. 11 out of 27. Using the best methods available to a consumer. 16 cameras, professional, commercially available, legally purchasable on Amazon, remained completely undetected. Here is what is being used, and here is where you can buy it. All of it, legally, on Amazon. Today. A hidden camera disguised as a functional smoke detector, $29.99. 4K resolution, 150-degree field of view. Connects via Wi-Fi to any smartphone. Records audio and video continuously or on motion detect. A hidden camera disguised as a digital alarm clock, $34. Night vision, 16 hours of battery. Remotely viewable from anywhere in the world via an app called Alfred or Athena. A camera hidden inside a standard USB wall charger, $22. Works while the device charges your phone. The guest provides the power. These devices require no technical expertise to install. The smoke detector replaces the existing one. The clock sits on the nightstand. The USB charger goes into the wall. Total cost for a host to fully surveil a bedroom, bathroom, and living room, approximately $120. For $120, a host can watch everything you do in their property, from the other side of the planet, in real time. And Airbnb's enforcement mechanism for detecting these devices? They ask hosts to self-report. Let us talk about what Airbnb actually knows. When a guest reports a hidden camera, Airbnb's standard response, according to their published policy, is to suspend the host, refund the guest, and, quote, work with law enforcement if requested. Work with law enforcement if requested. Here is what a CNN investigation found in 2024. In the majority of hidden camera reports submitted to Airbnb, the company's response was to suspend the host's listing. Not permanently, temporarily. Hosts caught with hidden cameras have been reinstated on the platform after as little as 30 days. 30 days. A hidden camera in a bedroom. 30 days. And back on the platform. The CNN investigation also found that in some documented cases, Airbnb failed to notify other guests who had stayed at properties where hidden cameras were subsequently discovered. Meaning, if a camera was recording guests at a property for months before being discovered, the previous guests were sometimes never informed that they may have been filmed. Their private moments, recorded, and the platform said nothing. There is one more detail. In Airbnb's terms of service, which approximately 0% of users read in full. The company states that hosts are responsible for disclosing security devices at the property. Hosts are responsible for self-disclosure. The same hosts who, in 55% of cases, are already using cameras in violation of the indoor camera ban. The fox is guarding the henhouse and charging you a cleaning fee while they do it. Here is why most hidden camera hosts never face criminal charges. Under federal law, specifically the Electronic Communications Privacy Act, secretly recording someone in a place where they have a reasonable expectation of privacy is a federal crime. A bedroom, a bathroom, these qualify. However, enforcement is almost entirely at the state level, and state laws vary dramatically. In some states, recording someone without their consent in a private space carries a felony charge. In others, it is a misdemeanor. In a small number of states, the laws are ambiguous enough that prosecution is rare. What this means in practice: a host in one state can face prison time for a hidden camera. A host in another state, doing the exact same thing, may receive a fine. And the deterrent effect? The Scottsdale case. Active investigation since March 2024. As of our publication date, no charges filed. The property owner cited for failure to respond to emergency, a citation, a camera in a bedroom, pointed at guests for months, a citation. Compare this to Airbnb's revenue in 2024, $9.9 billion. $9.9 billion. And the enforcement infrastructure for guest privacy protection is a form you submit through the app and a host self-disclosure policy. Here is what to do every time you check in. Every time. Step 1. When you arrive, before unpacking, do a visual sweep of the room. Look for any device with a small hole, lens, or reflective surface where you would not expect one. Smoke detectors, electrical outlets, alarm clocks, USB chargers, air purifiers, picture frames. Step 2. Turn off all the lights. Use your smartphone camera, not your eyes. Open the camera app. In the dark, scan the room slowly. Some camera lenses emit a faint infrared light that your phone camera picks up, but your eyes cannot. A tiny pink, red, or white dot in the dark is a warning sign. Step 3. Download the app Fing. F-I-N-G. It is free. It scans the Wi-Fi network of the property and shows every device connected to it. If a device listed says IP camera, wireless camera, or has a model name you do not recognize, you may have found something. Step 4. If you find a suspicious device, do not touch it. Take a photo. Call local police. Do not check out immediately. Police need you present to take a report. Step 5. Report to Airbnb through the app and request a full refund under the air cover guarantee. None of these steps are foolproof. Remember the 27 cameras, 11 found, 16 undetected. But these steps will find the majority of consumer-grade hidden cameras currently being deployed in short-term rentals. Here is the industry behind the cameras. Spy camera devices, sold primarily on Amazon, AliExpress, and dedicated surveillance retail sites, generated over $2.3 billion in global revenue in 2024. $2.3 billion in spy cameras, sold legally, on platforms you use every day. The top-selling hidden camera on Amazon, as of our research, had over 14,000 reviews, 4.3 stars. The review section includes multiple comments from buyers describing their use in rental properties. Amazon's policy prohibits the sale of devices used for illegal surveillance. Their enforcement mechanism, user reporting. Airbnb bans indoor cameras. Amazon sells them. Hosts install them. Guests find them. Companies issue statements. And the system continues. Tonight, before you go to sleep in any rental property, do the 5-step check. Download Feng. Take 2 minutes, because the alternative is not knowing. In our next video, we obtained actual footage from a hidden camera discovered in a vacation rental. We will show you exactly what a host can see and how long they watched. It will change the way you look at every room you sleep in for the rest of your life. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This is Apex Abode. We tell you what the room already knows about you.